hundreds missing and many are feared dead after an enormous flash flood hit the Nepali-Chinese border. We're going to get you the very latest from the Red Cross in Kathmandu. And we are following another unimaginable tragedy in Pakistan this time, where a fire broke out in an Islamabad hospital's maternity ward, killing at least 14 newborn babies. And the world remembering country music star and humanitarian hero Dolly Parton, who died after a brief battle with cancer. Well, the death toll rising from a massive flash flood on the border of Nepal and China, with hundreds of people feared dead. You can see why so many have perished. The video that is emerging from the disaster-stricken area and areas is terrifying and disturbing, showing entire communities being overwhelmed by powerful waves of water. We now know this was unleashed by an earthquake and landslide which blocked the river running between Nepal and Tibet. Well, CNN's Gage Goulding following what is this breaking story for us. He is based from Hong Kong, or in Hong Kong. And Gage, just get us up to speed, if you will, about what we know, the damage and the casualty figures so far.
Yeah, I want to preface this with the numbers that we have right now are likely outdated and are likely going to increase by a significant proportion. That video there that you showed kind of illustrates the best of it. Currently, right now, we know that there are at least 31 people confirmed deceased and hundreds more that are missing. And this is the reason right here. You can only describe this as a wall of water. I mean, it overtook that building like it was nothing. And that building there was easily 5-6-story building there on the Nepal-China border. And it just, the people there running, I mean, they were running for their lives, but it just simply said that there was no shot. I mean, you're in a gorge there, a valley, and this water is just sweeping through there, taking everything in its way. There's another angle here showing some tour buses that, as you see the video progress, it just pushes them around like little toy cars, if you will. It just shows the power of water, but there isn't a lot of panic, right? There wasn't a lot of concern in those moments. I mean, look, this is a big parking structure, what looks maybe like a hotel or something there. People are starting, to run around a little bit. They maybe are hearing what's happening, and then out of nowhere, there's just an insurvivable amount of water that comes rushing down this river from, you said it there. There was what we're understanding was a 4.4 magnitude earthquake, according to the USGS. That triggered a landslide and just forced all of this water downriver and just, wiped everything clean out of its path. This is what will likely become a historically proportionate event for this region. Just the amount of water, the death toll that will come from this is, to be determined, but is of, just you see the destruction there. It looks like the earth is just somehow erased. But there is one perspective that I really want to show you right now, and I want you to listen to it and observe, right? Because this is a view from the back of a bus, and you can see how it looks like a beautiful day. It looks sunny, it looks nice, and then all of a sudden, terror. Watch this. And you can see people running there. But in the beginning of the video, they weren't necessarily running because there wasn't like, a heavenly amounts of rain that you would expect flooding. This was what looked like a beautiful day. And if we have the other video, if we can show that now, showing kind of from a different perspective in the same area, that wall of water rushing down. And it is incredible to see. What we know right now, according to Nepali leaders, there was roughly 100 people rescued, and local time there is around 7:45 in the evening. So those rescue operations, while they will continue throughout the night, I'm sure, it becomes increasingly difficult to do that in the overnight hours, so they'll have to pick up tomorrow morning. And as we currently sit right now, approximately 384 Tourists are unaccounted for, and that includes tourists from the United States and from a multitude of different nations. In addition, if it just can't make the story any worse, there's roughly 60 construction workers that were working on a hydroelectric dam in that area, a 20-megawatt hydroelectric dam that they were working on, and they have yet to be accounted for. There's roughly a dozen or so from South Korea alone that were working there. And that just, another layer of this, and you just have to wonder if anybody that was anywhere remotely close to kind of where the riverbed typically is there even a shot that somebody could survive? And certainly, Becky, those visuals would probably indicate that the answer to that question would be no. But it's remarkable, the visuals that are coming out of that region, and of course we are chasing additional details as we get them, but we are expecting those numbers to increase as the hours continue.
And Gage, I hear you struggling to find the words to describe some of those images that we're getting into CNN, and rightfully so, because it is shocking, it is scary. I mean, it's tragic, and I know that you will. I'll let you go so you can continue to get us more information on exactly what we understand to have happened, and you'll get that to us as the hours go on. Thank you for the time being. Well, let's get the view from